There is a big family which consists of a mother, her 3 sons and daughter. They are Maksud, Sayar, Islam, and her single daughter Gulshara. Another character in drama is Zulikha. She is a woman who gives a room for a young couple to rent. There is a wedding of mother's youngest son Sayar, and he wanted to hold a very modest ceremony, but other relatives learned about it and came. When the party got its top, their mother comes. Everybody is glad to see her, and the wedding continues. After a while, everybody learns about mother's illness. She is suffering of cancer. At common gathering, they decided to send her to hospital. A month later, mother comes from hospital, and while she is out, they are trying to decide where she should stay.
Well. While our mom is out, let's talk a little. What are we going to do? Should we send her to the village?
No, we can't. It's impossible to send her there.
But where?
What do you mean, where?
Well, I mean, we can't look after her. Our house was damaged, so we live in other people's house.
Well, Gulchara, our house was damaged last May. We were given a flat, but it happened to be so far away that we didn't want to move in. That's why the city council has promised us to give another flat, but while we're waiting, we're staying with friends. Who could know that things will happen in this way?
Young wife wouldn't like to look after her mother-in-law. She threatened us with giving up her husband.
You don't have to look after her.
Have a little patience, dear.
Islam's family doesn't want to look after her either.
What for?
Because I'm a retired old one. My wife is ill.
What happened to your wife?
She has a stomachache.
In my opinion, brother, you have to look after mom.
What for we?
There is no way. I don't think Sayar and his young wife should look after mom. They live at other people's house. They are just married. To start a new life is much more difficult than to care about mom. You should care about her, brother.
Why not you? You're also mom's daughter.
I live far away. Try to come back here.
Yes, try to do it.
Wait a minute. Don't shout. In my opinion, we have to talk only about one thing. We are 9 of her children. But where is the best place to stay for mom? Who can offer the most comforts for mom, who has just several months left to live?
Islam, their house is big with good condition. His wife is young and doesn't work.
Don't make your wife to work either.
If I had as much money as you, I wouldn't let.
Don't count others' money.
That's right, who hasn't got money himself count money in other
Well,
pockets?
stop. Don't shout like in a market. Brother, it's an honor to look after mom. It's a great honor.
It's a great honor. Take mom to Tashkent yourself and get an honor.
That's right, taking care about her.
I'll take her. Could she fly in a plane?
Why not? No, we can't send her there.
Why not?
She couldn't go there even when she was okay. But now, no, it's impossible.
We can't send her farther than Kazan.
She could ask to bury her in the village next to father. What will we do in this case?
Brother, you should look after her.
What for? What for? Because you don't want to do it.
The hardest time of our life you spent in prison, the wartime, and after that, father died. Those were the most horrible times. You were in prison because you were a betrayer of the motherland. It was a shame for us, but she gave you the last. Sometimes she can find a little flour to make some bread. What bread was it? And from that bread she used to manage to make small dried pieces of bread. She cried a lot because of a shame.
We shouldn't have taken her from hospital. Who did it? Who took her? Let them to look after her.
Shame on you! You are quarreling not to look after a man who had 3 months to live. Shame on you! I will look after her myself.
I thought I'm dreaming, but you are here, my dear. Why are you hiding? Come here.
It's forbidden to come to you.
Why?
You are cancerous.
What? What am I?
You are suffering of cancer.
Who told you that?
My father did, mother did too. They said if I came to you, I could die. What is more, I shouldn't eat things you give me.
I'm not cancerous, my dear. Your father is mistaken. Come here.
Grandma, in this case, you won't die.
I will, dear.
You won't, Grandma. You won't. You will get over. Aunt Zainab told me you will recover. Then we will go to village together. Rihan! Islam! Come here! What are you staring at? Take the child at once!
I'm not suffering from infectious disease. I've asked the doctor. Don't exaggerate, please.
Oh, mother, it isn't a shame for an old person to suffer from infection disease. They say God help those who help themselves. That's why we don't let Rihan come close to you. We should care about the child.
You're right. We should care about a child. We love them. We feel sorry for them. It was autumn of 1921. Terrible throat disease spread among children. One of my children got it too. I prayed a lot, but nothing helped. He wouldn't recover. Get ready with a coffin, said people. I didn't agree. Once, at horrible dark night, I took my child and went to the hospital, which was 50 kilometers far away. When I got to the hospital, there was just one nurse. It's too late to help. Your child is going to die, she said. Your child has diphtheria. Don't come into any other room, otherwise others would be infected by you, she shouted at me. I clasped the coldening body of my child and went away. The weather was horrible. Wind, wet snow, and ice on the roads. My shoes worn out and my feet were bleeding. Having passed halfway, my child started to choke. I unfolded my shawl, put him on the ground. He was hardly breathing. I had seen before like children died of choking. I was wondering why he is breathing so heavily. I opened his mouth. His throat was full of pus. That's why he couldn't breathe. I put my mouth onto his mouth and sucked that pus. I don't remember how I got home, but when I woke up, my child was already running around me.
Things happen. Who was that child?
That child was your husband, Islam.
Islam?
I gave life once to all my children, but to him I did it twice. Some people are always alive even after the death because they live and die honestly. But some people, like your husband Islam, are dead, even if they are alive.
Calm down, mother. Calm down.
You've been trying to deal with me for 3 months, telling a lie to me. You think I don't hear and understand anything? If a mother can't hear with ears, she can hear with a heart. You know how much time I'm left. My last words to you: be a human, don't be a coward. If a person is a coward, he could fall mean, fall down, and then he can betray a father, a mother, and even a motherland.